to the Lunchbox Reviews. Today we are reviewing Birds of Prey and the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn. Today we have the ladies of Lunchbox, so if you guys want to just introduce yourselves so everyone knows who we are.
I'm Kelly Wren.
I'm Germ.
I'm Michelle.
I'm Rebecca, aka Quirky Owl Cosplay.
Let's just dive into it. So this is not spoilers yet, but we will have spoilers, so just be aware. At this point, no spoilers. What did you think of the movie?
I had no expectations going into it and almost forgot what movie I was in while I was watching the trailers. And then I was like, oh yeah, I'm going into a DC movie, sweet. And then I was totally blown away by the end of it. Like, wow, there's a lot that I could relate to in this movie. And it's really hard to try to nail down what I didn't like, but I really freaking like this movie.
I'm gonna keep it short. I had lady boner the entire time, so I think that about settles it.
Good.
Go ahead.
Yes. Yes to all of it, pretty much. I also can't really, think maybe the smallest of small things maybe to dislike. Other than that, costume, soundtrack, oh god, it's so pretty.
Oh, so
fights.
good. So good.
Yeah.
Have you been listening to the soundtrack all day? 'Cause that's what I've been doing.
In my car, getting ready, putting my face on, taking a
Oh,
shot.
yeah.
All the time.
Oh yeah.
Also.
Michelle.
I didn't love it.
What? That's fair.
I didn't
That's fair.
dislike it, but I didn't love it to the degree that I'm guessing. I know, I'm sorry.
That's why we have that.
That's okay though. That's why we have that.
Yeah, that's why it's beside me. You already knew that it was going to be used on me. I thought it was a really entertaining movie. I don't think it was a really great movie.
Yeah.
Two different things, in my opinion. I definitely have a list of things that I don't like, so we can get to that. Now that
I'm
we're
interested
going
to hear that.
move into spoilers.
Okay.
So spoilers, go crazy. If you don't want to know spoilers, please click away.
Leave
Thanks
now.
for coming for a minute. And now get out.
You don't really want to watch
Bring
this.
the camera.
Oh crap. Wait, get the mallet.
You don't like spoilers. Get out.
So,
Perfect.
going with spoilers, what was your favorite part or moment in the movie?
I think my favorite thing about it was when I said it was relatable, it reminded me of girl gets out of a bad relationship and this is the bender she goes on and she thinks she's completely right throughout the entire time and completely justified, but she's literally going off the rails. And I mean, I'm not gonna say that I've been off the rails. Okay, maybe I have. But it's relatable in a sense where it's I didn't really connect with Harley Quinn in Suicide Squad. I thought she was the best part of Suicide Squad, and then they made a movie about her. But I felt that in this particular movie, I was just whoa, it caught me by surprise because I was I suddenly really relate to Harley Quinn in terms of her craziness and she's partying and she's doing her thing and she's just living her best life, even though everybody wants to kill her. And she's just well, she's making a joke out of everything, making light out of everything. So I'm well, you know what? I'd say that is the number one thing, just her character alone. I did kind of feel that she kind of outshined the other characters. Obviously, it's a Harley Quinn movie.
Yeah.
She is the person that is doing the narration, in which her narration was very on point because it was very all over the place, as if she was telling it to her best friend. And that's I like a lot about the movie, but those are the main things.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. It was absolutely relatable. I think one way or another, being that we're all women here, we've all had some breakups where we're just guy, you know? But other than that, are we looking to that?
Oh yeah. I know you watch her videos, you fucker.
I always look this way.
Yeah, if you're out there, Greg, I don't know who Greg is. It's just a name.
Ex-boyfriend. Just a random name. Greg, how dare you?
Fucking Greg.
Any Greg who's ever broken up with
Greg.
a girl, this is for you.
Listen, Greg.
Greg. I'm gonna blow up your, I don't know, your house, your balls. Whatever.
Your power plant?
Yeah,
Your hair blow dryer.
Yeah, no, there was just something really satisfying about watching a bunch of women kick the out of a bunch of men. I know I'm probably going to get a lot of shit for saying that, but...
Okay, I'm on the same
Oh,
page.
I got an analogy for you, but I'll leave it for now.
Yeah.
What's your analogy?
Oh, the part where she's going through she's gonna go pick up the kid from the prison. Instantly, as I'm watching that, and I'm like, this better be a meme and or a GIF later on, because I want to use this to describe anybody who's tried to slide into my DMs on Instagram that are creepy as F. Or LinkedIn.
Or
Xbox
LinkedIn. Live.
Really? LinkedIn?
Oh yeah, it's a thing.
That's everywhere.
I could see that for
It's
sure.
a dating site now. No HR.
Everything is a dating site
Yeah.
if you know how to use it.
Not even
My favorite thing, I liked Harley Quinn. I won't repeat what you guys said, but the character that I actually was like really intrigued and pleased with was Black Canary.
Yeah.
Loved her. I am a huge fan of Black Canary in general. I actually read a lot of comics about her. She was one of my favorite characters growing up, and it was really exciting to see her portrayed the way she was portrayed by a Black actress. What's up?
that was
really good.
Because
That
the
makes
last time they
sense.
portrayed her was in Arrow, right?
Yeah. And she was.
Which is how she's shown in the comic books, so like that's fine, that's fair. But I just thought that was an interesting
love
twist.
Yeah.
The thing I will say for the movie, just overall, the diversity of the female cast was fantastic.
That was refreshing.
It was really nice to see it, and it didn't necessarily, like, the race didn't necessarily play into it in any way. Everyone was just different races, and like, they're just chilling, and like that was really interesting to see. So I loved that part in particular. I thought that was really great. Minus, like, I don't like a lot of the characters, but we'll get to that after.
Yeah, that's after all of the likes. All right, if I'm going to go more like reviewer kind of mentality, I really enjoyed the fight scene choreographies.
Yes.
With the cinematic angles, the lights, the sets, like, I think probably my favorite scene, other than the big like carnival funhouse, the booby trap, I was like, I loved that set design. Like,
That was
everything that was just like
It was
beautiful.
visually so
Pleasing.
The entire movie was visually pleasing,
good.
not in necessarily like a cinematography way. It wasn't like
Yeah.
the way Joker was visually appealing.
Yeah.
It was so colorful and fun and bright.
yeah,
And it came through in every aspect, whether it was the sound, the costumes, or the set design. It was fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I loved about it. Was like it was visually entertaining.
See, and
that's
that's
like
the
my favorite thing.
I liked about Suicide Squad. Probably like the only thing I liked about Suicide Squad is in both of these movies, I'm a big fan of any type of animations, any type of graphics, things like that. But even as you're saying about the cinematography, the thing that I found was like, as much as everything in DC movies in general, they're very like, not muted, but they're very like dark. But with this, it's like there was darkness in it, but there was always a colored element of some kind in the shot.
Yep. And then one of my other favorite things, like along with the fight choreography and stuff, like was like it was graphic.
Yeah.
You saw people's legs bending backwards and here in the cracks, and I was like,
That's
my
the broken legs,
go.
like stressed.
Anything needs
like with the mallet and the baseball bat, like you heard a crunch on people's heads. You
When
saw
his-
the blood.
When the
I
guy's
was
like went through the car door and then she broke his knee.
twice and then back and forth. I was like, ooh, like that entire scene, like with the water as well.
the face skinning of the face thing, I immediately thought of Inglourious Bastards, and that was the part that
scalping.
I can't watch that kind of stuff. I just get like I was literally hiding
get a
behind my
little
scarf when I was
squirmish,
watching that one part, and was like, I can't deal with this. But my question to you though,
Twisted, so.
for all of you, did you guys count nut shots?
Oh God, I lost track.
but there were
like at least in the rollerblade scene, like that little spin scenario, like 4 or 5 in that it felt like, because there was one guy who got hit at least twice.
Yeah.
Oh
He
yeah.
got destroyed.
Easily.
So that was
easily.
interesting.
What else was really relatable was when Harley was fighting with the cop.
Yep.
And she like hit her in the tit, and I was like, I felt that. I actually winced a little bit. I was like, ooh, no, not the tit. Don't do that. Ow! Costumes, the soundtrack.
The soundtrack was amazing. I was jamming
soundtrack's
out.
good.
Like
All
I
the
loved
time.
it.
All the time. I found that on Spotify right quick.
Same here. Same
All right,
here.
where's the official one? Let's go.
What's your favorite song on the soundtrack?
Oh,
It's fairly new, so
I have like a 3-way tie actually.
Yeah.
Doja Cat, Boss Bitch. 'Cause it's just catchy as
I'm
right
bringing
now.
it up right now.
The Diamonds. I really enjoyed Diamonds and Sway With Me.
Sway With Me. Okay.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the remix version of the Sway With Me that they did with like the raps in it as well. I was like, this is, I'm down. Let's go.
The raps on this track, like on this album,
Pretty much the music and the
all of them were
fight scenes
good.
in particular, because most of that was more in like the classic rock kind of like realm, which is my fave. So I loved that.
I love the guitars. Was down. Even with like the score that they made for it, that's sadly not on Spotify. I loved all of that as well. Like they really vibed with the overall theme.
Oh, absolutely. There's a theme. There's a song where there's like, I'm not going to say the swear word, but there's a very predominant swear word that's right at the end when she's like right at the end sequence, and they just start playing this song. I'm like, that's the theme song. I go on the soundtrack. It's not there. I want that song.
Yeah.
That's my theme song.
Where is that?
At one point, she's walking away and it says "motherfucker," and I'm like, that's it.
That is the one.
I'm playing that at my wedding.
Please.
Okay, I know you guys love the movie, but if you had to, or if you don't want to, that's fine. But what didn't you like?
Okay, I have one thing.
Okay.
I thought that Cassandra Cain wasn't portrayed very well like she was in the comics, because in the comics she's supposed to be like one of DC's best martial artists, and she had none of that. Like she was just some pickpocket kid.
Yeah.
She was a foster kid, but really she's an orphan in the DC comics. So I thought they could have, I guess, worked with that a little bit, but then again, if she was an incredible martial artist, there would be no story, really.
Yeah,
right.
So I kind of thought like that was a little bit of a loss. Like she didn't really have any Cassandra Cain-ness to her.
Besides the
really.
name, really?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like a name drop for the sake of a name drop.
Yeah. On the plus side, though, they did leave it a little bit open-ended with her becoming the apprentice to Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
So
she could learn her martial arts
maybe,
that way.
I figured
she might learn a little something and then like go off on her own or something
Like
that.
the beginning of like an origin story. Like they needed to establish something, and then maybe in the next film or something they're going to do something.
Let's hope that they actually keep that going.
Yeah.
So DC has been known to drop stuff off.
Good stuff.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, Michelle, what did you not like about it? Because you said it was just okay.
It was,
I
it was
wanna know, 'cause, like, I really
entertaining.
only
It
have
was
the whole thing, so.
entertaining, and I will say that, like, I was enjoying the movie.
Yeah.
But when I, like, went home and I thought about it, I was like, not great with a lot of different things. So, like, one thing that just, when I have to think about what I hate, the cop character. She was atrocious.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you're trying, like, woman empowerment, really powerful female characters. She was a
Yep.
she was weak as hell. Like but like they're like, oh, she got passed up for a promotion. This guy like took her, whatever, and then they're trying to play her off like this really powerful woman, and let that happen to her again.
Yeah.
And then she's
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm just gonna go like do vigilante stuff. I'm sorry, you're old. First of all, like visually, you are older than everyone else. She looked more haggard than anyone else. I'm sorry, like it sounds horrible, but it didn't work. Then like this is a weird gripe, and normally I would never have a problem with like sexual orientation representation. The throwaway comment of her being with Ali Wong's character did nothing. I hated it. It felt like they were just trying to throw something in there, and it felt so cheapened.
Yeah.
And I didn't love that. I did not like Ali Wong as her character either.
No.
I can't take her seriously in anything. Realistic. And she was trying to be this badass DA lesbian, like blah blah blah, which like cool character concept, bad choice in actress. So
Especially
those
because she's known for
she's
comedy.
known for being hilarious and
Yeah.
comedic, which you could have done that with her. It's a fun movie. Why not use her to her
That would have
strengths?
been good, like a little bit more sass between
like a
them to
little
maybe
banter.
like do the breakup thing.
Well,
Yeah.
exactly, right? I'm like, I could never have pictured these two together. You're just trying to put it in there as like,
It's funny that you picked up on that because at one point, like I just kind of went into this, but I didn't even pick that up. Like it just went right over my head because it's just a scene of them walking, and I was like, oh, okay, all right, they're coworkers, are probably rivals or something.
Yeah.
Like because I went in not knowing too much about like the entire universe and all the backstory and all the comics, and then I was just like, oh, okay.
yeah.
As for someone who's never really, for someone who wouldn't even know that, they wouldn't even pick that up.
Yeah.
And then I'll just share my two big ones. The other problem I have is with the Huntress origin story.
Okay.
Okay.
I had this thought. So this group of people come and they murder your entire family, but one dude who's part of that group decides to raise you.
Why
Did
would
she
you
kill him?
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened to him?
Yeah.
Literally, it's not mentioned. I'm like, if you're going on this whole revenge like thing that is literally your existence, you should kill
be
this
on the
guy.
list.
Yeah.
That should have been like the thing that started you off. So like, oh, he trained me as an assassin, then I killed him, and now I'm here to kill everyone else. Like they just kind of let that slide, and I was like, I would have liked to know what happened to that. So you just like left that guy who let your family get killed just
so
chilling?
insignificant.
Yeah, because he was a goon.
Yeah, he was part of the whole thing, and she went through this whole like process of killing every single person and going very aggressively out of her way to do so. Like the dude lives with you apparently, just is he dead? What happened?
I think they hooked up.
Oh,
I don't know, Stockholm syndrome
Like,
maybe.
that's even worse.
No, not like when she was a kid, but like when I saw him, like, he's a good-looking dude. And then they start walking together. I'm like, okay, they're like, she's a little young, and then
She's
like
a
later she
little
gets
young.
older, and she's older, and I'm like,
older and awkward. as hell.
maybe she's into that. Maybe she might get into that
Like
later.
silver foxes.
Maybe they're gonna do something
Silver
with that.
foxes who killed your family.
Yeah, silver
And
foxes
that's
killed your family.
Rough. That's a complex.
Yeah.
I thought like there were just some parts of the movie that were kind of lazy, cliche writing, like the Black Canary and the cop banter of like my mom and played out, overused. It didn't add anything. Get out of here. We don't need it.
Like the where were you?
Where were you when my
Okay.
mom died? I'm
Cool.
never
Yeah,
helping a cop. But
agreed.
just
Yeah,
kidding, I'm
agreed.
going to turn around and help you in the very
Yeah.
next scene because I changed my mind.
Yeah.
I feel like there might be like some more scenes that got cut out that maybe help with that. Unlikely, but if they have like the uncut version that comes out on Blu-ray,
That
I'll get
explains all of that. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
it could. They did the same thing with Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Like the reason why the transitions of Suicide Squad were choppy as all hell and they looked like they were freaking cutscenes made from Windows Movie Maker.
Yep.
Crazy. Was because they got rid of so many scenes that could have potentially made it better.
Oh yeah, but that's why you
We're not
have
gonna
like,
go there with
a
Suicide
team
Squad.
of people to work on that. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you have people who are supposed to check your movie for continuity. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't love it just from like a movie perspective. Like it wasn't a good movie.
Yeah.
It was entertaining.
Yeah.
And when I'm having fun and I'm in the movie, I don't think about any of that. And then I come home and I think about it. I'm like, ooh,
Right, of
Amanda.
course.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
There's always something that happens. Like after reviewing, like you bringing those up, I completely,
Sorry.
Yeah.
I do
Sorry.
agree. I
Man,
do
now I
agree.
hate the movie.
I'm kidding. God, let's go home. Why are we doing this?
doing this.
Pitchforks, let's go.
Germ just really wants to leave today. You're like, I need an excuse to get out of my
need to
chair.
go.
I'm out.
Yeah, aside from those like
Yeah.
really good points, my thing was there was only one hyena.
Oh my God.
There was only one hyena and his name was wrong. I get it, Bruce. It was good. It was clever.
cute.
It was cute.
Yeah.
I liked it. But like, that's not their names. Their names are Bud and Lou, and you're supposed to have two of them. And he only
Shout out
ate
to
one
Lou.
person apparently who was a twin. And I was like, they just reused the same actor for that. And I was like, that's bullshit.
Wasn't it in one of the trailers she had two? Like it was in some of the promo, she had two hyenas.
Possibly. I don't remember though.
That's what I'd heard. I didn't see it myself, but that's what I'd heard.
We might need to
But
roll a clip. Find that trailer. Let's go. Insert it in.
No, I
anyway,
agree.
quick.
I agree with that. I agree.
But yeah, no, that drove me crazy. And the hyena didn't do anything. I thought that like she was gonna bring him into the last battle or something, or like he was apparently lost wandering around in Chinatown.
Yeah.
I was hoping maybe he would show up in like the booby trap or something, because like they blew up the house and Bruce was gone. I was like, they did not just kill my and hyena. I swear to God.
She was
Like,
freaking
I
out.
was
She was freaking
freaking
out
I
over
swear
Bruce.
to God, if they
I
kill
was
the
stressed.
one hyena, like we didn't even get like two hyenas. I call them hyenas, by the
Hyenas.
way. Hyenas. So like like to have them potentially kill off that one, I was like, no.
Oh, we only have one. We only have one.
yeah, we only have one. Let's protect it.
Yeah, and then he just like at the end scene, they're like, apparently he was like walking around Chinatown. I'm like, why didn't he like help out at the booby trap? That would be so cool. Like go in for like, this is gonna get a little graphic, but like a ball chomp.
Yeah.
Like just come in and go and
to
just
do something.
Like that's what
I
I
agree with
wanted.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was
absolutely.
my funny enough major query with the movie.
Yeah, fair.
I think
I love
after
that.
listening to you guys and what you guys didn't like, I'd have to agree about the kid.
Yeah.
I think she was my least favorite character. And the whole scene she's sitting in, she eats the diamond. I get why they did that, but when she was eating the diamond, I'm like, really? Really?
That's
what?
I mean, it could cut
That's
up your.
Yeah.
Like that was pointed. That was pointed. I was like,
That's
ow.
an impressive
What
skill.
makes
Like
you-
I can't even swallow like a tiny pill like
Like,
dry,
what
let
makes
alone a
you-
fucking diamond.
As like a 14-year-old, sit there and be like,
I'm gonna
she's
eat
supposed to be
this.
14.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat this diamond
Children
because it
eat stuff,
tastes
though.
great, or I'm just gonna eat it for what reason whatsoever. You're gonna poop that thing out later. It's gonna be painful.
Oh
Is
yeah,
she gonna
no,
reach
it
in the
probably
toilet,
was.
like open up her?
Well, yeah, because they
Stop
at the
that.
end they said grab the colander. So they sifted it out. I mean, I get why
Why
she
did they
did it
sift
because
it
she
out?
wanted to
Is
keep
it-
it
makes
because
sense
like
why.
she got caught,
Yeah.
right? So they were going to take all of the shit that she stole.
Yeah, that's
Literally.
But at this,
Sold that. I would have sold that. I would have taken that diamond. I would have sold that on the black market, get a pretty penny, get myself out of Gotham.
Well, I'm sure she was
Yeah.
intending to do something with it.
Yeah.
But she
Yeah.
just never got an opportunity.
No,
Well, at
she's
the end,
never
they
caught a
ended up
break.
pawning it. So, I mean,
Yeah.
like, that probably got them a little bit there. So
I get why it was done in the storyline, but the logic as that was happening, she's eating it, and I'm like, no. And then she was like a head kid, like the whole time. And
they
I'm
could have
like,
done more with her.
Yeah, I just felt like we could have done more with her.
I didn't feel bad for her. I was kind of like,
Yeah.
I didn't do much
It
there.
was just kind of like, from a humane standpoint, please don't cut open the kid's stomach and take a diamond.
Yeah.
But like on like an emotional connection, I was like,
Kill her.
There's not.
At
she
one
seems to
point-
be just like you said, like a little.
At one point, there's a shot of I forgot which character was talking to the cop. Right behind her, there's that big window, and Kane was standing right behind her, and they're having this
It was when
conversation.
Huntress was talking to her.
Huntress was talking to her, and I'm thinking, oh, she's gonna jump out that window.
I
She's gonna pull a Tom and jump out that window.
Literally, I was like, what's she too? I was
Yeah.
like, what's
Yeah.
happening? Why is she doing that?
I'm like, if she jumped out the window, I would have been mad about it. I'd be like, okay, all right.
Would have been like, what are you gonna do now? Where's this gonna lead to? What's
Yeah.
gonna happen?
Yeah, go get the diamond from downstairs in her guts. Like,
Yeah.
Something.
real kind of quicker. Favorite scene, if you had to pick one.
Pick me last.
The cocaine scene.
Good one.
Yeah.
Good one.
Just because everything leading up to it, she beat the shit out of everybody, and
Yeah.
then the cocaine thing happened, and I'm like, oh, that's where they are. That's where they are. Okay, all right. And then it was just a badass scene.
That was a great one.
Yeah, that is a good one. If it wasn't like, now that I think about it, like I loved the fight choreography and the cinematography of the water, like the sprinklers and the fight scenes and stuff like that.
That was good.
But now that I actually think about it, my costume junkie won't allow it. The time when she gets smacked upside the head and she starts doing her hallucination of herself as Marilyn Monroe doing
Yeah.
Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend, and she like bites a guy's hand
Yeah.
and is like messing them up while like they're supporting her and doing the dance. That I loved that. It was a small, short little scene, but I just enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. The costume, the lights, the set. I would say that one is probably my favorite scene, aside from seeing Bruce.
I loved, and I will never get over, the scene where she invades the police station.
Yes.
the fun gun.
yes.
Fun gun.
was so
You know what? Now that
cool.
you mention it, yeah, that was good.
I thought for sure you were gonna say that one because
Yeah.
the colors,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
visuals of that scene,
Yeah.
and her just generally being a badass.
Yeah.
with
You're
like
right.
a gun shooting
Red glitter,
Yeah.
red
Shooting
shit.
smoke.
Oh, the
Like,
smoke is the best.
Oh, it was so visually
She just walked
Yeah.
through.
phenomenal. I was just like, this is so beautiful and so violent, and I'm here for it. Like,
Yeah.
I was drooling over that scene. I just
Yeah.
thought it was amazing. I was annoying that it started to happen. Did a rewind of
Yeah.
here's how we got here, and then we went to the scene. I wanted just that full scene.
Yeah.
But the payoff of that scene was so freaking
It was worth
good.
it in the end. I
Yes.
agree, especially when like the guy started to run and then she like confetti gunned him in the
Yeah.
ass. I
It
was like,
was
yep,
so good.
take it, poof.
Yeah.
I think we can all agree, like you three all said that your favorite moments were contained within that, police station
Yeah.
scene where they're
Yeah.
fighting.
Yeah.
To add to that, because my favorite scene's also there, I really liked it when she was about to get like choked out and killed by that goon. And she looks down at Cassandra and goes, a little bit of help here. And she like scrambles through like so many obvious things could be helping Harley Quinn, like a cigarette.
Yeah.
What are you, like an ashtray?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she hands her this tiny lighter, and Harley Quinn just goes,
Lights
Up the beard, yeah,
Lights
because
up.
hair is so flammable.
That would
That was
smell
really
so
funny.
bad.
I know.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That was just hilarious, though. I
Well,
really
it was
enjoyed
really
that.
good.
One little moment
Yeah.
that when I started to really get into the film was when she's getting chased by the cop through the market and she's wearing that
her
confetti thing.
sandwich.
Yeah.
There's a sandwich
Yeah.
and she loses a sandwich, but
That's
there's a little
hilarious.
confetti thing and she's running through and then she stops, forgets everything is happening, and then sees this little fanny
Fanny
pack.
pack.
And I'm sitting there laughing like, of course you take the fanny pack.
It was perfect for her outfit. Of course,
Yeah.
she
It
had
was.
to.
Of course it was.
Great. It was sequin.
It was perfect.
I think we need to add this as a question for this movie because I'm burning to know for you guys.
Oh my God! Don't ask favorite outfits. That
Favorite I need to know. It's so lame, but I need to know.
I would
I
say
know what
that.
mine is, and it's super lame, but like
I'm gonna look up her
there were
outfits right
so
now
many
I can
bomb
remember.
outfits.
Yeah.
And there were also garbage outfits.
They all look like they came from Forever 21.
I think the only one that like looks like it wasn't from Forever 21 was the very, very last one, which I would say is probably my favorite one because I'm a sucker for blazers. I'm literally wearing a tailcoat blazer right now.
That blazer was awesome.
That with like the big, I'm not ashamed of this. I have like 20 pairs of sunglasses and they all stay right by my front door so I can pick them before I go out. And those sunglasses, I need them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like her last outfit when like she's riding off with the stolen car, like that one. That blazer was bedazzled and patched up to the gods, vibrant colors. I was here for that one. I would say if I have to pick a favorite, it's the end one.
Oh, and she's wearing little black and pink bra on the inside.
Exactly.
So Harley Quinn. Yeah, it's perfect.
See?
It's like,
But it's like boss Harley Quinn because like she updated her business card, right? So she's like,
she
this
got
is
a
my
real
business
business
card.
card.
Right? Like she got it actually printed. I was like, look at this entrepreneur. You go get it, girl, in that blazer. Nail those interviews.
One extra thing that I'd like to add that I really liked is they really played up the fact that, okay, yeah, she's crazy. Yeah, she's badass, but she also is smart as f.
Yeah.
She was
I'm
talking
a
about like,
PhD.
exactly. So I was like, yes. Like, I love that they added that.
My favorite costume was actually Black Canary's.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, yes.
Because she had the pantsuit. Like the thing I didn't necessarily love was the inconsistencies with her little boob thing. Because it was like sometimes it was
looked
long,
so tight.
sometimes it was short. It was not fitting correctly.
It looked like she was uncomfortable sometimes.
felt
Like in
for
the
that.
short one,
I was like, how are you fighting without having all of the nip slips? That's unrealistic.
yes.
She had
But
really bomb gold pants.
Her hair though was so cool with all the little bits in
lovely.
it. Oh,
I
I
loved
loved
it.
it.
Pieced braids and
Yeah.
everything. Oh,
Just visually, I loved her
texture.
character. I thought, at least I'm not like an aggressive color human to wear colors and be super like shiny and beautiful and glittery. So I liked that because that's more like what I would wear. I was cool like that, which I'm not, but that's the dream.
Yeah, all of Black Canary's outfits were also really, really good.
Right. Now that you mention Black Canary, those gold pants.
Yeah.
I want me a pair of
Also
those
good.
gold pants.
Good.
And the fact that I want to know her secret, because they were so tight.
Yeah.
How did she not get a camel toe?
I don't know, but her butt looked great.
How did she not like? How did she kick?
What are your
I don't know.
secrets?
What was that like kind of like puffy coat that she was wearing while she was running through Chinatown and had like
little, like,
streamers?
yeah.
That was my favorite.
Now available at Hot Topic. Please
Literally.
sponsor us.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you have a favorite outfit or did you already answer? I can't remember.
That one that she just mentioned was probably my favorite outfit, and gold pants.
Yeah.
Gold pants.
Gold
Yeah.
pants. I need to go buy me some.
Final thoughts. So, do you recommend the movie? Who do you recommend it to? And what would you give it out of 10?
I would recommend it to women who are going to a bachelorette party and have no idea what they're going to do, so they should just go watch this movie instead. And or because I think there was a bachelorette party happening in the theater I was in. There was a bunch of girls just drunk out of their minds in the VIP theater, all screaming.
You went to
and no one
VIP
had a-
too? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I went to
nobody.
VIP. Did we
Yeah.
all go
Yeah.
to VIP?
We all
Now look at us.
Nobody had a problem with them.
Yeah.
Nobody had a problem with those girls just screaming bloody murder at the front of the theater, and everyone was totally for it. Or if your girl just got out of a bad relationship with a guy like Mr. J, then you definitely want to take your girl to this movie so she can get over his ass.
Yeah.
Those are the two things. And then my final score, what was it?
Yeah, out of 10.
Oh, I would say I don't want to give it too high of a score because like whatever. I give it an 8.5.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I would recommend it. Maybe not to little girls, but I think it would be. Yeah, it would be fun for them to see that women can be badass, they can be crazy, they can be cool, they can be loving and be very compassionate, but also be very smart. It's like all of the things. That was really awesome. Out of 10, don't watch it. Actually, you know what? The story was fine. It was fine. It wasn't
it was a good story.
amazing. It's not going to make you cry or give you emotional feelies, but it was absolutely fun. I'd say 8 out of 10. Yeah.
Yep. Let's see. Yes, definitely recommend it. Comic book lovers who just want to see DC Cinematic Universe do something right, go see it.
Fair.
If you need to have a little bit of like your heart lifted from like the hope of DC Universe, go see it. If you like Harley Quinn, if you like Birds of Prey, comic books, like go see it. It's fun. If you want to be entertained, I recommend it to whoever wants to go and see a movie for entertainment purposes.
Yeah,
That's what I'll say.
For
Whoever,
sure.
like, doesn't matter. Whoever wants to be entertained, obviously age appropriate, please and thank you. Go and see it. Aside from that rating, I would probably say an 8.5 as well.
Yeah.
I give it a little bit more because I did enjoy the way that like she went back and forth for the timeline, as like kind of semi-confusing as it was, with the animations of like the targets of who were going after her and stuff.
That was
Yeah.
fun.
I was like, that gives it like that extra 0.5 for me, is like the good. It was spicy.
Yeah.
I agree with you completely. If you want to be entertained, watch this movie.
Yeah.
If you like colorful violence, watch this movie. You want a bomb soundtrack, watch this movie. If you don't hate women, watch this movie. And
None of you hate women.
I mean, even if you hate women,
if you
watch
hate
it
women,
because
why
then
are you watching this video?
yeah, that's a good point.
And I give it a 7 out of 10 for just being like entertaining, and that's it.
That's
it
pretty
doesn't.
good.
Yeah.
Movies don't always have to change your life.
Yeah,
No.
no.
I'm
no.
of that opinion.
Mine has not changed.
It'll bring
much.
a smile to your face for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's it.
Right?
You want to laugh?
Yeah.
Go for
It,
it.
Yeah.
it tells you that crazy women are okay.
Yeah.
And what happens to your ex-girlfriends after you
So
dump
be
them.
warned.
No, I'm just kidding.
So thank you guys for watching. Definitely make sure you check out all of our social medias. I am Michelle,
Kelly.
Drain!
Rebecca.
and this has been Lunchbox Reviews.
This meeting is adjourned.
Bam.
Let's go.
Bye.